All right, I got a new ICE comparison for you today, and it's a different one. It surprises me. I mean, to me, it's just a regular car, but it comes out different. All right, so we're looking at a 2025 Nissan Armada Platinum Reserve all-wheel drive. Um, 17 miles per gallon combined, and 23.6 gallon tank. Today, I'm going to compare it to the Domain trip. So it was 98 miles, 18 kilowatt hours used for a cost of energy of $1.98. We averaged about 55.2 miles per kilowatt hour. The Nissan Armada Platinum Reserve uses premium unleaded gas for $3.10 a gallon. Trip and cost in terms of gas price, 63%. Cost of energy range, 17 miles per gallon times 63%, 11 miles. You can make it to Miller's Auto Supply or the CarQuest east of Jonestown. Range comparison, 98 divided by 17 gives you 5.7 gallons. 5.7 times $3.10, $17.67 worth of gas for this trip. 1767 divided by 0.11, 160 kilowatt hours, 160 times 5, 800 miles. Okay, Big Ray 1 would make this trip about 8 times for the cost of one trip without Murano. Okay, what about if he has a tank, what if you filled it all the way up? All right, 23.6 gallons times 17 miles per gallon gives you 401 miles. It's 10 trips to Walmart from my house. 23.6 times 3.10, $73.16. $73.16 divided by 0.11 gives you 665 kilowatt hours. Wow. 665 times 5, 3,325 miles. 83 trips to Walmart. And these numbers based upon combined driving. We're looking at the Nissan Armada Platinum Reserve, whatever it is, $80,000. All right, let's look at our table, shall we? Energy cost per mile, 18 cents. A lot of cars we've looked at so far have been 12. This is 18. Wow. And of course, the Model 3, 2 cents per mile, energy cost. Range on one fill-up, 401 miles for that Nissan. That's just a touch less than 40 miles difference with the Model 3 at 363. Wow. Cost of fill-up, $73 at 16 cents at $3.10 per gallon. Sorry, I missed that edit. Model 3, $8.80 at 11 cents per kilowatt hour. The weight, oh my goodness, this is just a regular car. I guess it's not, it's an SUV. Wow. All right, 6,076 pounds. What? Yes. This is more than a ton heavier than this Model 3 rear-wheel drive. It's right around a ton heavier than a Model Y. Wow. All right, here's the good news if you're looking for this. So it has 8 seats and 7 optional. I guess they put in captain's chairs in the second row. I suppose that Model 3 only has 5 seats. Cargo space. With the third row up, you have 20.4 cubic feet, as opposed to 21 in the Model 3. ADAS systems, well, the Nissan comes with Pro Pilot Assist. Unfortunately, I can't really tell you what that is. I would tend to think it'd be somewhat similar to autopilot, perhaps. I don't know. Okay, and of course, you already know Tesla has the adaptive cruise control and the autopilot, and then it has full self-driving for the $8,000 purchase, or of course the $99 monthly subscription. Gas tax equivalent. Well, you're paying more for gas tax on this vehicle just because you're using so much gas. 117 miles for 10,000 miles a year at 17 miles per gallon. And of course, the EVs in Texas, $200 per year plus the $400 on title. Retail cost, $80,000. You can almost buy 2 Model 3s for that price. I mean, I don't know. Okay, it's made in Japan. I'm sorry, I didn't put in the plant. Japan's Japan. Okay, the Model 3, of course, is made in Fremont. What? You want a Texas? Well, buy a Model Y. Come on, man. All right, 0 to 60 time. I'm surprised. Now, keep in mind, this car has a V6 in it. Okay, 0 to 60 time, 6.0 seconds. It's doing pretty good for such a heavy vehicle. Yeah, that's why, yeah, okay. And of course, the Model 3 rear-wheel drive, 4.6 miles, or 4.6 seconds. Yeah. All right, this one surprised me. Crash test safety. What? They haven't done any crash testing with this vehicle yet? Are you serious? And I did look around a little bit, and I found that they hadn't done it in 2023 either. I'm not sure. And I did find a dealership that had a Murano on it, and the window sticker says it's not rated. So, yes, indeed, they have not done any crash test safety. Now, if you go back to, I think it was 2020, which, I mean, this has been redesigned, so it's not fully fair, but that was also, I think, 4 stars overall. So this vehicle looks like it might have some problems there. But if you need a Nissan, you need a Nissan, right? I don't know. All right, so I just happened to see a Nissan Murano go by one day, and okay, let's do that one. Okay, fine. That's all. That's what led me here. Okay, so I didn't have any pre-planned agenda or anything like that. The data being presented here is the data I've gleaned from scanning through Google, going to Nissan's website, and looking on IIHS. And I'm sure some other websites were summarized to give us the miles per gallon, that kind of stuff. Okay. I'm kind of surprised how heavy it is. I mean, it's over a ton more than the Model 3. I think my Model Y is right around 4,000, so it's a ton more than my Model Y, which is an SUV. I don't know. Now, granted, I don't have the third row in my Model Y. That seemed kind of pointless and an extra expense. But wow. On the other hand, the Model Y, when I have FSD on it, it gets comparable energy use compared to my Model 3. So I don't know. Anyway, so there's that part. The weight surprised me. The fact that there's no crash test data. No data. Right? None. I don't know. If you're thinking about getting one of these Nissan Muranos, you should go to your insurance agent and ask them what the insurance price is going to be for a car that's not even rated. Right? I mean, that's a knock against the cars that have only 4 stars. They're going like, it's not safe. We're not going to insure it. Right? Or we're going to charge you more, one way or the other. I don't even know what they do in this case. Okay. So it sounds like it's sort of premium, but I don't know. I'm really surprised with the weight. The cost at $80,000. Now, when I went looking around on dealer websites, I found one that was 50. So obviously, being platinum reserved really increased the price, but I don't know. Anyway, whatever. It's not that I see a whole lot of them around here in the Central Texas area. I just find it curious, and that's it. All right. Obviously, if you're debating whether you should buy a Nissan Murano or a Tesla Model Y, I would tend to ask you, what's the debate, right? Even on the range is 40 miles difference with the Model 3. It's probably more like 60 miles difference with the Model Y. It'd be my guess. What? Yeah, maybe not quite. Maybe more like 50. I said 60. Okay, whatever it is, it's in that range. And if most of the time you're driving around Central Texas, range is not a big concern. Okay. On the other hand, if you're buying a Tesla, superchargers being in almost every place, not every place, but almost, you're not sweating that part either. So I don't know. Okay, onward, upward, charge.